New Zealand and England go out, the much fancied favourites. He must now fancy his chances. For Mbiozo, the captain, young Robert Everson, they need to raise their game once again, as do the Argentinians. They will fancy their chances now that they have seen Samoa and Wales progress. What an afternoon this is turning out to be, and what a day it's been also for this young man, James Mbolambiu. And if you think his smile is broader today than it was yesterday, well, you're probably right in as much that he last night was voted the Sports Personality of the Year in Fiji. Well-deserving award, well-deserving accolade for a very affable, most affable young man who's made giant strides in his refereeing career. So South Africa then kick off against Argentina, and the crowd must be in the region of 25,000-30,000, if not more, on the edge of their seats. Two pulsating games, Wales and New Zealand, England and Samoa. Argentina fresh from their victorious weekend in San Diego 3 weeks ago. They're coming good at the right time. Can they take one more step? Can they win the Rugby World Cup sevens? In the hunt though, South Africa here. Vuyo Zangwa with a kick through. They'll get the penalty as well. South Africa looking for the early score. Some back chat from the Argentinians. That's 10 metres back for them, 10 metres closer to the Argentinian try line for the South Africans. And for Mbiozo, the captain, with ball in hand, he's retained the captaincy. Zwandile Stick, we're thinking of him, of course, in home in South Africa, injured on the circuit in Wellington. He'd dearly love to be here, but it's for Mbiozo, the captain, who's left it for Renfred Dezel. Taking it up, Mbiozo, big Frankie Horn, bundled over in the tackle. Argentina tremendous in the counter-rucking element of this game, but they've transgressed once again. And South Africa, another bite of the cherry. And for Mbiozo goes. Referee Mbolambiu is there. The try is there also for the captain. And for Mbiozo, South Africa are on the scoreboard. 5 points to 0. South Africa won the IRB World Series Championship here in Dubai back in November. Winning is not a strange situation for them, and for Mbiozo gets that vital, crucial first score. The try goes unconverted. South Africa lead by 5 points to 0. Two close matches already in the Cup quarterfinals. And now can Argentina respond? Haven't had their hands on the ball as yet. South Africa restart. It's taken by Pablo Gomez Cora, one of the two brothers in this Argentinian lineup. Santiago, of course, who scored the most tries ever in IRB World Series, but he'd dearly like to get his hands on the Melrose Cup before he retires. And again, it's Argentina who are penalised on the floor. And South Africa in control here, 3 minutes into the first half. Argentina fourth in the World Series on 48 points, 4 behind New Zealand and 12 behind joint leaders England and South Africa. But that counts for nothing. It's the Melrose Cup, that's what everybody wants to get their hands on. Vuyo Zangwa, back to Renfred Dezel, evades the tackle. This time it's an Argentinian penalty. South Africa guilty of crossing in midfield. So a chance then for Argentina at last. That's Paul True. Tremendous prospects for his squad at the beginning of the year. His team won in Dubai here, won in George as well. But they've gone off the boil since then. But are they coming good, I wonder, at the right time here at the Rugby World Cup? Duncan Forrester is the coach of Argentina. Plenty of support for both teams here. And the stadium, the Sevens, has come alive during the last half hour or so as the Cup competition builds up to its climax. South Africa just nudged it forward. A little nervousness creeping into play. That's inevitable, I suppose. So much at stake. Philip Snyman, one of the newcomers to the Springbok 7 squad this season. Good work there by South Africa at the scrum. They've won a penalty. Tremendous work by the forwards. And that's an area where Argentina are usually imperious. Yellow card, yeah, for the back chat, not for the first time. So Argentina are down to 6 men. And an opportunity here for South Africa to take full advantage. 2 minutes in the sin bin for that indiscretion, and away comes Rob Eberson, the 20-year-old representative. Good work by RYNO Benjamin, good strength as well. Good tackling, good resolute tackling by the Argentinian defense. It's Dina Thomas Caceres who's in the sin bin. Look at this tackle on RYNO Benjamin, a determined tackle from Lucas Gonzalez. So just over a minute remaining, just the 1 score. That credited to South African captain Mfo Ambiozo. Well, everything is going the way of South Africa. The throw into the line out, not straight. It's a scrum for South Africa, and a brilliant opportunity to add to the score before the break. So it'll be Renfred Dizelle, one of the players contracted to play 7s for South Africa. And that certainly paid dividends to date. And completely justified and vindicated if South Africa can emulate the feat of their 15 squad counterparts at the Rugby World Cup 2007, of course. Reigning world champions in 15s, wouldn't they just love to be reigning champions, 7s champions, going home from Dubai. So the clock ticks down in this first half. Not so much excitement perhaps as the first 2 quarterfinals we've seen to date, but it's too close to call as we arrive at the break. Paul True barking out the orders here. Got to win this line out. Argentina, it's very untidy, it's illegal as well, and I think there could be a yellow card here for it's the captain Mfo Ambiozo who sees the yellow card, taking the man out in the air. And just as Dino Thomas Caceres comes back onto the field, South Africa are down to 6 men. The penalty for Argentina, can they get that vital score before referee Mbolambiu calls time on the first half? Lucio Lopez Fleming, so often the catalyst for victories for Argentina, and more so than back in 2004 when they won their first championship in Los Angeles. This is dangerous for South Africa. Oh, Vuyo Zangwa almost regretted that kick back towards the dead ball line, but no harm done, and South Africa arrive at the break with that slender lead. Just the 1 try for captain Mfo Ambiozo. South Africa then lead Argentina at the break, and by 5 points to 0.
Okay, just go on the field. They're kicking off to us now. We're gonna flip and make sure, Philip, we're gonna get that ball. So we can't support now. We will have to go on our own. Alright, so Philip is joune, Frankie is joune, en RYNO is joune voor. En ons gaan flip en committed uit dit. As hulle die bal wen, kom ons op, ons maak ons lyne. Alright, Jumbo het 'n minute en 'n half. As ons 'n kans kry om stadig te maak ons is stadig. Alright, next bal,
Entra por los costados, suelto en el piso, basta de penales. Vamos, tenemos uno más ahora. Esos los 2 primeros minutos van a jugar con uno de menos. Vamos a aprovechar eso. Tenemos que tener control de pelota. Tranquilidad, no nos aislemos. Juguemos tranquilos. tranquilos, nosotros somos más que ellos, tengamos la pelota y van a venir los tries, y cuando tengan ellos, a cagarlos a palos, que no se puedan mover, es la única forma, ya lo sabemos, no les demos un metro, los cagamos a palos, recuperamos y los atacamos hacia adelante, somos más que ellos, hay que marcar ahora que tenemos un jugador de más, penales, basta de penales.
He may have said, don't give a meter, Duncan Forrester. Two very experienced coaches, of course, Duncan Forrester and Paul True of South Africa. Paul True himself, a former Sevens representative. Took over as a Sevens coach from Chester Williams in 2004, and Duncan Forrester, a former Sevens rep himself, former captain of Argentina. Been working hard on defense and decision-making in the last few weeks. Big decisions to make, big calls to make for Argentina in the second half as they trail by 5 points to 0 at the break. That's nothing in sevens. 7 minutes then to determine who goes through to the Cup semi-final, Argentina or South Africa. South Africa, well, they were given a scare last evening by Scotland in their final pool match, and Argentina, they defeated Wales actually, but both went through. Wales went through on points difference. And they've seen what Wales can do. They've defeated New Zealand, and here come Argentina then, looking for that try, which will bring them back on level terms. Lucio Lopez-Fleming darts one way, then the other, offloads to Pablo Gomez-Cora. Where's the support? He's lost it forward. So it'll be a scrum to South Africa, and a let-off for them. And Lucio Lopez-Fleming, he's extremely annoyed with his colleagues. Where were you? Where was the support? It wasn't forthcoming. So Argentina will look to gain the upper hand in the scrum here. And interestingly enough, Argentina already making a substitution. And on comes Gonzalo Camacho. He's certainly a danger man. People think of Santiago Gomez-Cora as the danger man for Argentina, but this young man who's just come on wearing number 3 is certainly one to keep an eye out for. From the Buenos Aires Cricket and Rugby Club, the oldest rugby club in South America. Quick strike. Zangwa. Huge kick downfield, the relieving kick for South Africa. That the line-out will take place just outside the 22, and on comes, back on the field comes Mfo Mbiozo. So Argentina have failed to take advantage of the extra man in the time that he's been in the sin bin. So it's all square in terms of numbers, but it's slightly in favour of South Africa on the scoreboard. 5 points to 0. There could be drama yet, though, in this match. We've seen Argentina time and time again at the death and clinch many, many a game. The crowd on the edge of the seats, expecting an Argentinian try, but they're well marshalled, they're well tackled there in the contact area, and South Africa have done well. They've held up the man with the ball, and that means a scrum for them. And that ball been grounded by Argentina, then they would have had the scrum. Lucio Lopez-Fleming still barking the orders there. Quick strike once again. Eberson, a huge long kick downfield, giving chase as well. Back there for Argentina goes Martin BUSTOS MOYANO, who will win the foot race. Eberson, it's a try for RYNO Benjamin, and that might well have sealed it for South Africa. RYNO Benjamin, so often the try scorer for the Springboks, made his debut in Singapore in 2006. A very high work rate, a very strong man. Just about got it there. Robert Eberson. Vision of young Robert Eberson with a kick downfield, and the follow-up from RYNO Benjamin. And that takes South Africa 2 scores clear with a conversion. South Africa lead Argentina 12 points to 0. 4 minutes remaining of this Cup quarter-final. Time for more replacements. Agustin Figueroa is the man coming on, wearing 5 for Argentina. And Interestingly, it's Lucio Lopez-Fleming who goes off. And interestingly, the far side of the field, totally dejected. Things not going well at all for Lopez-Fleming, nor for Argentina, it appears. Still 4 minutes to go. If they could get a quick score here, that could all change, of course. The pass is not going to hand either. They'll get the penalty. Eberson being the guilty party on that occasion. So wasting no time whatsoever then. Lucas Gonzalez out to Martin Rodriguez. Huge pass from Pablo Gomez-Cora to the replacement, Gonzalo Camacho. I mentioned earlier on that he was a danger man. Not quite enough gas perhaps to go all the way himself, but they'll get a second bite at the cherry. And again, they'll want to take it quickly here. Spinning it out, Rodriguez. Cutting back inside though. Options left and right here now for Argentina. Lucas Gonzalez spins it out wide to Martin Bustos Moyano, and Argentina have clawed one back.
Move up, move up.
Martin Bustos Moyano from the Cordoba Athletic Club. Options left and right for Agustin Figueroa. Lucas Gonzalez took it up, released Martin Bustos Moyano in space, and he had the pace to go over in the corner. And now then, Argentina could well do with the extra 2 points to bring them back within a try. Deathly hush all around the ground here. It's looking good. It's there. What a wonderful kick that was under pressure from Martin Rodriguez. So Argentina on the scoreboard then. Is there more drama here in the Cup quarterfinals? South Africa 12, Argentina 7, with just under 2.5 minutes remaining. And that's brought the Argentinian supporters to their feet. Now this is going to be a test of character for South Africa. They left it late against Scotland yesterday evening. A lot of nervousness around the South African squad. And that try will certainly have given Argentina a huge, huge load of confidence. They've won the restart. Camacho sets off and releases Pablo Gomez-Cora. He's got support in the form of Agustin Figueroa. It's all Argentina now. And it's all hands to the pump for South Africa, but it's a penalty to Argentina. All the decisions are going their way now. Camacho, there he goes, almost to the try line. Pulled short, not back 10 meters, says referee Mbolambiu. And South Africa living right on the edge here. Argentina spin it wide. Lucas Gonzalez beats the first man. It's there. Knocked forward by South Africa. Oh, it's all too close to call here. 2 unfancied teams through already, Wales and Samoa. I wonder whether Argentina will join them. The next minute and a half or so will determine that for us. And again, a replacement for Argentina. And thinking about the replacement, certainly. Horacio San Martin, he'll have to wait a few more seconds. Bit of a delay here for Frankie Horn. Could be a little time wasting as well.
Is it coming off?
Tying his bootlaces. And South Africa certainly need the strength and the power of Frankie Horn in the scrum, which will be fed in by Agustin Figueroa for Argentina. Oh, it's very untidy, but it's advantage Argentina once again. Now then, Argentina, everyone needs to know exactly what needs to be done here. The communication needs to be good. The handling needs to be exceptional. Rodriguez out wide. Argentina back in the game. Martin Bustos Moyano round under the post. Now then, did he go over the dead ball line? That's the only question. The touch judge in goal was not on the spot, but James Mbolambiu was, and it's a try for Argentina. More drama in these the Cup quarterfinals. Well, would you believe it? Would you credit it? Martin Bustos Moyano has brought Argentina back from the brink. And this for the lead. Martin Rodriguez in front of the posts. It's there, and Argentina, having trailed by 2 tries, they're back in it. They're ahead. Martin Bustos Moyano just taking a look there, I did think for a split second that perhaps his right boot was over the dead ball line, but no, James Mbolambiu was the man on the spot, and Argentina lead South Africa. Wonderful scenes here at the Rugby World Cup Sevens. So there goes the hooter. The ball is out on the full, and Martin Rodriguez is really, really annoyed with himself. So it's advantage South Africa. Can they get that score? Can they get the points that will take them through to the Cup semi-finals? Well, I just don't believe it. Could it be three unfancied teams, one after the other, making progress and through to the Cup quarter-finals? South Africa, certainly one of the favourites, but they need points here. They trail by 14 points to 12. A drop goal would do, but Zwandile Stiek, who put over a fantastic drop goal here in Dubai to win the, or to get through to the finals in November, is not here, of course. Aplon, he's the speedster. Vuyo Zangwa, there's the opening. They thinks about spreading it wide. Once again, then out it comes. The ball has been lost forward, and that's it for South Africa, I would say. Yes, referee James Mbolambiu calls it a day, and Argentina, by the skin of their teeth, are through to the Cup quarter-finals. I just don't believe it. Wales, Samoa, and now Argentina. South Africa go home. What a tournament this is turning out to be. And to come, well, it's Fiji and Kenya. The only question now is whether Kenya can emulate Argentina, Samoa and Wales. Nigel Stammersmith.